That could have been so bad. Holy crap. Who's getting the start? I got Lucas. Fevra, horrible jump. Is that Tom Vial? I think that's Tommy V. You got Andre Adamo. You got Lucas Kuhn right there. You got, I think that's Tim Geiser. Hurling's around the outside. All right. Tommy V's winning the chip. Holy crap. He actually might go on to win this race. Lucas is right behind him, though, so that's going to be tough. But, damn. Okay, Tom Vial. I do know that Tommy V won a off-season race a couple weeks ago, so he's feeling good. Andre Adamo, though, kind of a surprise in third right there. Kind of makes me wonder where Kai would be, right? Because you have Tom Vial in the lead. You got Adamo in third. Kai would be right here, bro. Oh, I think that's Hurlings. That's Hurlings down. Oh, no. I'm surprised Feverick got into this good of a position after that start. If you guys, when they show it, he like touched bars. He was basically dead last going in the corner. Dude, Fevra is on the move right now. Around the outside on Tim Geiser. Hurlings crash. Just lost it. Damn. This actually might work better for Hurlings for tomorrow. It shows him lines that he can actually use to make some passes if this happens again. You know what I'm saying? This actually might be a little blessing in disguise. Yeah, the start might not be great, but trying to get around everybody, choosing different lines might help him out. Is Tommy V a threat to win this championship? Obviously, he's a two-time champ. Don't get me wrong, but first year on a 450, he might be a real threat. For my predictions, I said Tommy V is going to win a moto. Does a qualifying race count? Does that count? Let me know in the comments. Yo, let me know in the comments. Are we surprised Tommy V was holding off Lucas Kuhn for 10 minutes in his qualifying race? I'm kind of surprised. I'm not even going to lie with you. I think this is fantastic by Tommy V. What is a successful season for Tom Vial? First year in MXGP on the 450. Top 5? Like, points-wise. Top 5 in the championship? I think that would be super successful. Yeah, I don't know if Hurlings gets top 10 here with 5 minutes left. He is 10 seconds down on Oliveira in 10th. Oh, Tim Geiser's down. That looks like a pretty bad crash, too, with his handlebars. Oh, no. Oh, no. That could have been so bad. Holy crap. It's still pretty damn impressive that Tommy V's hold off Lucas Kuhn for 20 minutes. I'm just super impressed. Dude, Tom Vial is just on another level. He's got to get these freaking lappers out of the way, though. Holy crap. If you told me going into the first weekend that Tom Vial was going to hold the red plate for Sunday at Argentina, I would call you guys crazy. But that's what's going to happen. That's insane. Even Adamo in third is fucking impressive. Holy crap. Makes me think, where would Kai suit? You know what I'm saying? Man, I wish Kai was here. Has some intriguing storylines going into tomorrow. How will Hurlings bounce back from this qualifying race? How will Geiser bounce back from this qualifying race? He's in 10th. This track is going to be brutal tomorrow for these guys. It's going to be insane. So Tom Vial wins the qualifying race. Insane. Insane. Who had that on their bingo card? Lucas Kuhn in second. And then Andre Adamo in third. That's the craziest top 3 I think you could have said all weekend. Holy crap. Tom Vial leading wire to wire was crazy work. Crazy. Is that Racialist out front? That's Giannis Racialist. Okay. That's for Rez right there too. I got Liam Everett all the way around the outside getting in the third. That was nice. I think Cam did kind of the same thing. You got Sasha cutting the track, going up the inside, and Langenfelder's down. Oh, his front tire is completely chalked. Dude, it's so sick to see Racialist out in the lead, bro. I'm excited to see what he can do. I think he can, like, turn some heads and maybe even get on some podiums this entire season. Everett's just got by Lata right there. That is for 6. You got Cam right there. That's my championship hopeful right there. He's in 8th. I think Sasha Kunin is one of the clear favorites to win the championship this year. It just really depends on if he can stay consistent. It's good to see my 8th place pick for this weekend, Mikola, up into 9th place right now. It's good to see. This is crazy to see Giannis Racheless out in the lead. And holding off Sasha, too, for the last 2 laps. Like, you would think that Sasha would just put down the hammer and get in front of him in the first couple laps, right? Giannis is holding his own, man. As I say that, though, Sasha's making a pass up the inside. Holy crap, Sasha is freaking all over the place, bro. I think if Giannis can just hold on to a top 3 in this qualifying race, that's a W. I think also it will give him, like, the utmost confidence going into tomorrow's races. Like, it will just boost his confidence even more because he'd be like, oh, damn, I can ride with these boys. You know, like, I'm not afraid to battle with these guys, you know? So Cam was letting me know that he put his head down this offseason, didn't look at any social media, and he was straight up grinding for this season. So I expect some good things from Cam this year. I actually really like this track layout. Going up the hills, down the hills, a little sandy. I think there's some good passing points too, like Everett's around the outside right there. Oh my gosh, he made that. He forced the issue there for Cam. Here's the crash for Langenfelder off the start. He got pinched. And then he just absolutely rode into that guy. Yeah, it's his front tire, right? Yeah, look at his front tire. It's all over the place. I think he broke some spokes. That sucks for Langenfelder. Not a good way to start the season. It's a long season, though, so it doesn't matter much. The gaps are kind of evening out right now. You got 3, 4, 8, 12, 14, 17. It's cool to see Mikola up into 7th, though, man. I told you guys he was going to get top 8. Also, we're going to have full reviews and predictions. Every week there's an MXGP race, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. We're really excited to bring that to you guys. So make sure you guys are following along on the YouTube channel. Make sure you guys are liking the videos. It really helps. Might be able to make a pass. They're side by side. Giannis isn't going to allow that. Perez up the inside. That was so smart. That was so smooth, too. I heard Valin this offseason was absolutely flying at the offseason races. So if you guys remember last year I was talking about this, that all he does is win. And, like, I want to see if he can go out there and get some podiums and maybe click off some wins this year. See if Valin cuts him off in the inside. Ooh, got close. But that is a pass for Valin. Shout out to my boy. I think for this year, for Sasha, the one thing I'm really looking for is consistency. But if he could do that throughout the entire 19 rounds, this championship might be over early. I'm just very intrigued to see if he can stay consistent and not crash. Because if he just starts doing that, what he did last year, he's not going to win the championship, right? It's going to be someone like Langenfelder who can be on the box consistently, you know? So, up the inside for Everett. Oh, Everett's with a mistake, though. Outside to inside right there for Cam. Makes the pass stick. That was a nice pass by Cam. That's for 5th. So, all right. So, Sasha wins the qualifying race. Just like kind of everybody expected. Besides me, I put Everett's. But anyways, Perez in 2nd, Valin in 3rd, and then Everett's in 4th.